Welcome guys to my channel, welcome to this Everton third episode. Like I say, it's not really got a title, it's just uh, basically to get Everton out of relegation. For anybody that's following the series will understand that started in January, Everton were 19th and the goal is to get them out of relegation. And as you can see from the page here, that we're not actually out of the relegation spot as of yet. We've had some good results and we've had some okay defeats, if that makes any sense. We go beat 4-2 of Tottenham. To recap, we then beat Chelsea 2-1. We then beat Fulham 2-0 in the FA Cup, which we've got a tie against Leeds, who are sitting third in the Championship. Or fourth, sorry, it's third or fourth, I can't remember. And then the last game in the last episode was a 3-1 home defeat to Man City. But like I say, those games, if we could have picked up any points in the position we are, is helpful. But it's the games against like this, the games when we're playing teams that are in the same position as us, and we play Sunderland, who's also got to play a game more, as well as Swansea, Crystal Palace. So the run of games is in our favour. We beat Sunderland. We potentially climb out the relegation spot, and then we've got a game in hand which could further push us away from that position. As you can see, we've got Southampton on the Wednesday. I think that's our game in hand then. Then a away tie. So we've got a home tie and then a run of away games, one of them being Manchester United. And then, yeah, we're basically, it's like home, away, home, home, away, away, as it usually is. And hopefully we can progress further in the FA Cup. I'm going to try and get through 3 games. I'm not going to spend my time talking as much, because the last episode was 31 minutes long, and that's not what I want. I want to try and keep them in the 20-minute mark. It's easier to watch for people. You tend to get quite bored after a little while. But in terms of transfers, I'll quickly go over that. Transfer history. We've made some signings. Obviously, it's the transfer market. We've made some good additions to the team, as I was meant to say. So as you can see, we've recouped 34 million. Aaron Lennon going to Napoli for 5 million, which is a weird transfer in my opinion. Matthew Pennington going away for 1.2 million, with a potential 1.4 being added on later on. Ross Barkley, who scored against us in the last game for 28 million, looking like a bad deal for us at the minute, but I don't rate him as a player in my eyes. I could be wrong. I'm not saying he's a bad player, I just don't think he's particularly a good player. I think he's one of these overrated English players. And we've brought in Federico Chiesa for 10 million, Davide Zappacosta for 15.5, potential 18.5 running up to that. So that's what that means. It's 1.4 for Matthew Pennington. Don't know where I got the extra 1.4 coming from. Alejandro Gomez, who's yet to make his debut, the late 28-year-old squad stars, potential 4-star. Like, to find someone that cheap and get that kind of current ability and potential ability is just amazing. Only downside is if he has an amazing season with us, he will literally go for peanuts. 1.5 million. His agent values him at 1.5 million. I don't know where that come from. I don't know why he thinks his agents only his clients only worth 1.5. But if it gets him a move to like the likes of Real Madrid or Barcelona, if he has a good season, it's kind of like the Rafael van der Vaart when he moved to Tottenham. He come from Real and then moved on to bigger, no bigger things, but he turned out class and everybody was after him. Wasim Ben Yedder back up to Lukaku again, 3.5 star potential 4, 3.5, but he probably can go up to a 4 if he has a good training. Finishing 16, first up 16, technique 17, so he's a good addition. Off the ball, he's 16, that's what we're looking for. Someone to make things happen off the ball as much as on the ball. And here we go, Mario and Fellaini is making a return to Everton. They lost him for 27.5 million back in the 2013-14 season. He's had 4 okay-ish seasons, I guess, at Man U. Gets a lot of stick in real life. Signed him for 5.5. I think I had to go for him. He was on the transfer market. He's an ideal. Oh, that's not good. So he's an ideal squad player. Can play up front. He can play in the middle. So we're going to need him. We're going to use him, and yeah, hopefully he gets a few good goals for us. And as I was just saying, I've just noticed that Manchester United are interested in Lukaku. So I need to try and hold on to this big fella at least till the end of the season. His goals have been pivotal for us. I can't lose him right now, otherwise that would just be disastrous. So we've got players coming back. Mason Holgate rejected a loan move to Burnley. I don't think he's going to play that much for me this season. So I was trying to get him out on loan so he can play some more football. But as you can see, he's progressing. He's improving as a player. So I might use him in the FA Cup. Morgan Schneiderlin's back, but I'm going to keep him away from the team right now. Alejandro Gomez is coming in. I'm going to bring him on for Lockman. I'm going to bring Leighton Baines. Do I play Seamus Coleman? I feel like I should play Seamus Coleman. Yeah, I'll play Seamus Coleman. Kevin Morales for Samburu, and then Yassine Ben Yedder. Actually, this is quite tough. Luke Garbutt, yeah, and Mario Fellaini for James McCarthy. Did I go with, actually, did I take Gareth Barry out? Did I start Mario and Fellaini? Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I'm actually going to bring James McCarthy back and put Gareth Barry in the reserves because he's not going to play that much. And I feel like he's probably... I'm probably going to sell him, if I can sell him. Free players to be registered, squad players. Mario Fellaini was 25, can't give him that, so I'll give him 24. Number 8, and Ben Yedder's going to play number 9. Give him good numbers. Hopefully we get a good start against Sunderland and can bring in the new starts slowly. I didn't want to just throw them into the deep end. So Sunderland's away form's been woeful recently. Home win, the absence of Victor Anichebe, Lee Carmo and Diria Ndong has also hit Sunderland hard. So we're 1-6 favourites, they're 10-1. I can't see us losing this, but I feel like I'm eating my words a lot. And Jermaine Defoe is one of the people I was actually going for. I've had 2 bids reject it, so I've decided to give up. Because I did put an extra £3 million. I put a £3 million bid in for Jermaine Defoe, and it got rejected. He's out of contract as of the end of the season, so I might sign him up then. But hopefully it doesn't come back and haunt me, because again, you tend to find that players you go for usually score against you. Quick recap, we're 4-2-3-1. The changes of Fellaini in the middle with Davies. We've got Baines on the left, Coleman on the right, Williams, Jagielka making the rest of the back 4. They're playing the same formation, 4-2-3-1. Defoe leading the line, Borini, Januzaj and Larsson up, making the 3 behind. Gibson and Kirchhoff in the middle, Oviedo, O'Shea, Nair and Jones. Oviedo I'm pretty sure is on loan from us, or they signed him, and Mika in goals. So I think we've got a stronger bench this time. We didn't have a stronger bench as Man City in the last game. They had a really strong bench, and we're kicking off this very big game against Sunderland. So look, hopefully we didn't concede too early, because that's always my fear once you start. But it's always nice starting early and getting an early goal. Chaser, bring in Lukaku. Oh no! What a sitter! I could have put my house on him scoring there. Oh, but it doesn't matter, because Chaser, he's turning out to be a fantastic signing so far. He's already got 2 assists. He's got his first goal in a game that we must win against Sunderland. And here's another corner. Fellaini making his presence felt. But like I say, Chiesa making all the stops and turning out to be a good signing for 10 million. A very good cheap signing. He's got a lot of potential. He is only 21, so I'm expecting big things from him. And this could be a penalty. He's drawn the foul, and if whoever scores this, I think that goes down as an assist. Pretty sure if you get a penalty and this, you score as an assist. A weird ruling. And here we go. Leighton Baines. I did say he's going to come back into the team. His set pieces are vital. And I did say his set pieces are vital, and he's missed the penalty. So I'm going to probably take him off penalties. Oh, that's so annoying. Everything I seem to be saying right now is biting me in the ass. Genuinely, everything I'm saying is biting me in the ass. I don't know if something's got it for me, but yeah. Fellaini. Oh, it's well controlled, big man. Davies, Chiesa lost the ball. Oviedo, Defoe. He's not found anyone. Jagielka brings the ball back, and we're on the counter-ish. Fellaini. He's too slow on the ball sometimes. That through ball there to Valencia was on. We've got Barini on the left hand side for something that seems to be an end-to-end game at the minute. Ball's humped up. O'Shea, Mika pumps the ball away. It's a good start from us, and the highlight isn't ending yet. Defoe! Oof. A good chance from Jermaine Defoe. As you can see, it takes us 2 points above Sunderland if we keep this up. With the game in hand, over Swansea, over Sunderland. We could push us. Oh, and we're actually out. Sunderland. Oh, Swansea's getting beat 1-0 off Arsenal. So we're out the relegation zone. We've got a game in hand. It's all looking fine and dandy at the minute. Valencia, Coleman on his return. What a strike on the 18-yard line. And Seamus Coleman on his return for Everton, coming back from injury. The Irishman getting the goal, and we lead 2-0 against Sunderland. We've been dominating them, and like I say, it gives us a chance to bring in the new signings and integrate them into the team. As Fabio Barini brings down Seamus Coleman, I think that was. Referee's taking a slow walk. Off. Ah, boo. All that just to give him a lecture. Shite. But Chiesa with the ball in. He's got an assist again, and Jagielka, the Englishman, getting his first goal of the season. And Chiesa providing them piece of magic. A lovely set piece. Lovely free kick brought into the box, and we're leading 3-0 against Sunderland. Fantastic stuff. I'm very happy with the things are going. Let's keep it up. And I'm going to tell the team to concentrate, because we don't want to concede early on in the second half. It's just as much as you don't want to concede fairly in the first half. What happened there? Oh, it's brought in Valencia! 4-0! See, we have got the quality to get out of this. Everton shouldn't be nowhere near. When I done the initial loaded up process, I really thought it would be somebody like Middlesbrough, Sunderland, or Swansea, is who I would have been going. But Everton's there, so maybe I may be making it easy for myself. But Everton's a good team to go, good players, and a good foundation to build. As any Valencia makes it 5. This is what we're talking about. This is what you want to see. You want to see goals. You want to see entertainment, and we're getting that right now against a very poor Sunderland team. And it means I can make a sub. We've got a 5-goal cushion. I'm pretty sure we can bring on the new signings and let them get a little run out. As Sebastian Larsson makes it 5-1. Now, should I be worried? I mean, it is only the 60th minute or so. Anyway, I'm going to bring him on. Calvert-Lewin's had a good game. He's had an excellent game actually. Enter Valencia on a 9.5. Wasim Ben Yedder for Lukaku. Need to rest him. Missed a sitter earlier on. I don't think he's actually scored. I don't think he has actually in all the chances that we've had. Defoe, 75th minute, offside. Last sub. We're going to bring on... Team's playing really well. Bring on James McCarthy. It's 5-1. The game was won once that fourth goal went in. We have conceded. It would have been nice to keep a clean sheet, but there's another chance here. Chiesa, who's looking fantastic. Alejandro Gomez for Fellaini. Manquillo, ex-Liverpool player, went back to Atletico, is now at Sunderland. Coming forward, Williams does well. Fellaini just dwelling on the ball a bit, slowing the game down. And that's the end of the highlight, and it looks like there's going to be no stoppages. Is it all over, ref? Just call it. Oviedo, Steven Pina playing against his former team. And it's all over. What a way to start the episode. Like a win like the last episode. Let's just hope we don't end in a loss. We've got Southampton up next on the Wednesday. So yeah, a fantastic win. So as you can see here, we've got Lukaku earlier today, and the player wants to talk about leaving to join Man U. I did say that I want to keep him because trying to find a striker as good as Lukaku is early, like with 8 days left in the transfer market, will be hard. He just brings goals, and I think that it would make the challenge a lot harder if we let him go. So I don't know how this is going to actually pan out. Lukaku has decided he'd be maybe willing to have a chat with one of the senior squad members in order to attempt to resolve the situation. I'm going to speak to Lukaku. Let's see what he says. Player happiness. I've been thinking for a while that I might need a move in order to play continental football, and having learned of Manchester United's interest in me, I'd like your permission to discuss terms with them if a bid's been made. Now, I am very reluctant to let you go. What will it keep you here if a bid's eventually made? I can't see him staying if Man U's coming creeping in. Ugh. I appreciate your honesty, but I don't feel any point in discussing this until the bid comes in. It's all hypothetical at the minute. I'm not willing to sell you at the same side and division as you're going to have to get your head down and concentrate on your football. Did I be hard with him, or did I just ease the situation? I understand you decided to play continental football. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. What do I consider a reasonable bid? Close to 80 million, son. 75 million, and you went for that in real life. It's way too high. Fuck off. 60. $55. Oh my god, I don't know what I've just done. What have I just done? See, if I was Man U and I wanted Lukaku, it would be like 100 million. It'd be something crazy like that. The computer gets it so easy. Morgan Feeney away for £72,000. Decent. Oh my god. Does that mean Lukaku's not going to be... He's going to have his heat in the game because he's thinking about Man U? Does that mean I have to drop him and start Ben Yedder? I don't even want to play Ben Yedder. He's a backup to Lukaku. Now I'm having to think about signing a striker. Oh, this is just dog shit. I hope we keep him. I really do. It'd be so good if we keep him and he scores against Man U on the first. Then it'll also be quite upsetting if we sell him and his first game's against us like it was for Barkley. But anyway, we're going to jump into the Southampton game. We'll talk about Lukaku later on. Bigger fish to fry at the minute. Williams is suspended, so Mori's coming in. We finally seeming to have no injuries other than Bezic. So we're looking to have a full team, a full squad for the first time. Ndrisi Guai, I don't know how you even say his name. Morgan Schneiderlin's back. He's going to come in for McCarthy. So we've got the options now. We won 5-1 last game. I'm not going to make much changes. Calvert-Lewin, you're not on loan anymore. I was looking to loan him, but I feel like I'm going to keep him. A big game against Southampton. A massive chance to just push ourselves away from the relegation spot. Just that little bit breathing space. 3 points. I know it's not the biggest points gap, but we need to keep pushing on. We're getting wins. The defeats we've got against our teams, it's like, so we're doing okay. So Southampton playing the 4-1-2-1, the V shape. Any noticeable changes for them? No really. Gabardini starting up front. An okay team. Ward-Prowse starting on the bench. So they've Redmond, Tadic up top on the wings. Davies, Classy and Oriol Romeu. Bertrand, Maya, Caceres and Cedric and Foster in goals. And you know the changes to us. So let's push on. Away to Southampton. I don't think our away form's the best. It wouldn't. Well, it can't be the best if we're down here. But here we go. Let's push on and hopefully get a win here. It's a good start. Oh, it's a good ball there anyway. I just hope we don't have lacky highlights. You want to see a good game. And the ball comes in there. Redmond. Southampton always have a they always have a good few individual players, but as a team they're usually quite well structured. It's whether they've been in the Prem for a few seasons now. And there you go, Gabardini getting the first goal. Well, it's not even a clear-cut chance actually. I don't understand that. If it's a goal, then why is it not a clear-cut chance? Is it because it's missed? I don't know. Schellenberg, we're 1-0 down early on. We seem to concede early when we do score. When we do concede, it's always early doors. Calvert-Lewin, lovely ball to Baines. Missed a penalty the last game. Not took him off. Baines with a lovely ball. Lukaku! His mind doesn't seem to be on Manchester United. Respect to that. He's given us a way back into the game with like a high press volley sort goal. I don't know if that was his head. I'm pretty sure it was his left foot. But he's got his 12th goal of the season. And again, his goals, like if we sell him, it's going to be hard to replace that because his goals, he's where most of the goals are coming from. I don't think we'll be able to keep him for next season, but this season especially, I'd really like to keep him. I'll do all I can to keep him for the full season next season, if we get to that point. If we get relegated, then we'll definitely be saying bye bye to Lukaku because he will not be there. I don't think I would be there if I end up going down with them. Early chances, it's still 1-1. Redmond's got the ball. Gabardini, the goal scorer for Southampton, on the ball here. Davies. Stephen Davis. Davies is our one. Tom Davies. Redmond outright, lovely ball inside, and it's a Good chance for Tadic. Don't know how he's won the ball in the air there. He's tiny. But he's put the chance wide. And it's gone up to half time. Half time it is. It's 1-1. We can still come out with a win. Everybody seems motivated. Lukaku seems motivated. He's professional. He's doing the business for us. It's all I can ask at this time. Man United might not even make that £55 million bid for Lukaku. They might see like I'm outpricing him. He's worth 75. He went for 75 for Man U in real life. So I don't know why he can't go for 75 in this game. Right. So Inter Valencia's had a poor game. So I'm going to bring on Kevin Morales and I'm going to bring on Gomez. Let's push on for this one. I just hope Kevin Morales stays on the pitch longer than 9 minutes than he did in my debut, in our debut. We got another sub. So Tom Davis is injured, Morgan Schneiderlin, so Ben Yedder's not going to get his chance this game. As Morgan Schneiderlin comes on for the injured Tom Davies. Ball's pumped up. Lukaku winning that, or should have won it. Holgate, Ward-Prowse, Gabbiadini driving forward. Tadic. Someone close, and it's a good save by Scotlandberg. Pushing on here. The home side with the better of the chances, you would say. Davies. Ball's up to Lukaku. It's 2 against 1. Can the big man get in there? He's managed to get away. Play it across. Chiesa! Oh no! You had the chance. He's been fantastic so far. Oh. What a chance, son. Oh, I'm still got it. We're going to rule that. Gabbiadini. Oh, he's put it. He's fooled the keeper. Oh, the 88th minute. We've went and squandered our chance ourselves, and then Gabbiadini's been given the chance. Our game in hand. As Gomez whips his ball, and can we get a chance here? Oh, Chiesa, what have you done? You've had a terrible past five minutes. Sunderland on the attack. We've managed to win it back. Holgate, Gomes, Schneiderlin, Lukaku. Go on, son. Go on, son. Oh, Lukaku! It's 2-2. Man United's definitely not on his mind at the minute. A dramatic equaliser for Everton. Have we stolen a point from Southampton? Can we even steal 3 points, Morales? No, we've managed to escape from losing. Oh, it's finished 2-2. I'm definitely happy with what we've seen there. Lukaku. Fucking brilliant, son. That's bound to add to his value. If it's no 55 minutes, it's no 75. It's got to be 75 now. The big man providing all the stops. Oh, it's just magnificent for the big man. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Yeah, so I'm going to end the episode there, guys, on a dramatic 2-2 finish away to Southampton and a 5-1 win at home to Sunderland. Next 2 games up is Leeds and Man U. If you liked the video, please give it a like. Please subscribe for more content so you don't miss out on any more content. And I'll see you guys next time.